We need to talk about the two stars here in San Diego, the two core players, Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado. You know, these guys have got to pick it up. And I've been talking about this for 2 weeks now. And, you know, we can look at Fernando. And I'm going to give you Fernando's numbers in August and September. And I'm going to give you Manny's numbers for August and September. And they are not good. Not good. I'm tired. Everybody says, well, it's Manny Machado. He'll come around. It's been 6 weeks. When's he going to come around? We're in the pennant drive right now. We're trying to win a damn division title here. And that's slipping away. And you know what? And before I get to those guys, here's what's really frustrating. I think for you as Padre fans and myself as a Padre fan, the division has been there for the taking. Been there for the taking. And the Padres don't want it. I mean, the Dodgers have played some pitiful baseball since July 1st. Terrible baseball. Yet they're still in first place, and they're probably going to win the division title. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. And the other thing that I would say, how many more times can we run back Fernando and Manny and Bogarts and these guys? I guess we're going to have to because they're in long-term contracts. But the same old story with these guys every year. It's the same old story every year. I mean, we're still wagging our tail because we eliminated the Dodgers in 2022, and we got to the NLCS and got beat by Philadelphia. We're still wagging our tail. That's great. We didn't get to the World Series, and you know we get to the playoffs, but we don't do anything. I mean, a total flameout last year. A total flameout. We had the boys in blue beat in a total flameout. I'm getting tired of watching the same crap year in and year out. Like driving right down the primrose path and running into a brick wall when it really counts. And right now it really counts. August and September are huge months. And here's Fernando's line. August, 107 at bats. He had 9 doubles. Great. One homer, 13 RBIs. He hit 243. Wow. I can find a lot of guys hitting 243. He also had 23 strikeouts. He did have a very nice on base percentage. So we're making Fernando into a table setter. He hit his on base percentage was 372. So we're making him a table setter. Okay. His slugging percentage was 355, and his OPS was 727. That's not good. Now, in the month of September, he's got 2 homers and 5 RBIs right now. He's 6 for 29. He's hitting 207, a 273 on base percentage, a 414 slug, and a 687 OPS. Those are unbelievably poor numbers. Unbelievably poor numbers. Now, let's get to Manny. Manny's even worse. August, he had 108 at bats. He had 5 doubles, 1 homer, and 8 RBIs. He hit 222. He was 24 for 108. He also had 29 strikeouts. Now get this. His on base percentage, 294. 294. That's kind of what the on base percentage is of a guy like Martin Maldonado. 296 slug, a 590 OPS. 590 OPS. Guys that have 590 OPSs normally get sent to the minor leagues. I know he's having a bad month. He's had a bad couple of months, bad 6 weeks right now. But let me tell you what he's done in September. You're not going to believe this. You will not believe his numbers so far in September. And I know we've got a ways to go, and he can get hot and get 3 hits and 2 hits, and all of a sudden those numbers will go. But where we're at right now, 33 at bats, has got 1 double, 2 homers, and 5 RBIs. He's 4 for 33 in the month of September. In the heat of the pennant race, our number 3 hitter is 4 for 33. You know what that comes out to be? How about 121? A 121 average. Got 8 strikeouts and 33 at bats. His on base percentage is 147. His slugging percentage is 333, and his OPS is 480. This is beyond belief. I can't make these numbers up, folks. I got up at 6:30 this morning to get the updated numbers from last night because they don't change over until midnight or somewhere around there. So I got up at 6:30 in the morning. I wrote these down. I'm going, you got to be kidding me. They're that bad? Yeah, they're that bad. Not looking like primetime players to me. These guys are talented ball players, but I don't know if they're winning ball players when the heat is on. I mean, I know everybody doesn't want to talk bad about Fernando and Manny and all that. I'm not talking bad. I'm just presenting the facts and only the facts. They're talented players, but man, in the heat of battle, you got to win some key games. You got to win some key games. And this is not good. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this thing turned around. It's pretty frustrating to me. I mean, I'm just the messenger. These are the numbers right here. These are the numbers right here. So, unless those guys pick it up, we're going down the porcelain fixture again this year. And Arise, he didn't play last night. Well, he pinch hit and struck out. I don't get Mike Schilt, by the way. I really don't understand some of his comments to the media. The other day on Sunday, and I brought this up a little bit, but then it reared its ugly head again last night. And what I mean was Dylan Cease pitched on Sunday. And Mike Schilt they talked about Cronenworth starting at shortstop and Arise moving to second and getting O'Hearn into the ball game. And he goes, well, Dylan's a fly ball pitcher. Well, if I'm a ball player, if I'm Cronenworth or I'm Arise, and he's talking about, well, we did this lineup because it's a fly ball pitcher, you're basically telling Cronenworth and Arise, well, you guys are just playing different positions today because you're probably not going to get a whole lot of action. I don't get that. I don't get that. And then last night, they put Iglesias at shortstop, and they put O'Hearn at first base, and Cronenworth was at second, like normal. And Schultz's comments to the media was, well, King, when he's on, he gets a lot of ground balls. So basically, you're telling Arise, who's worked his tail off to become a better first baseman. I mean, he's not an upper echelon Gold Glove first baseman, but he certainly hasn't been, detrimental down there. And so you're basically telling him, well, there are going to be a lot of ground balls hit. Would rather have O'Hearn there. I mean, that's basically what he was saying. But then he kind of talked around and said, well, O'Hearn, has earned his opportunity. And, he had a night off last night and Arise is going to get a night off tonight. I would think Arise is not coming back here next year. I think the writing's on the wall, in my opinion. But I found those comments from those two games and those two lineups kind of weird. I don't know how you thought about it. Maybe you guys didn't read into it as much as I did. Having made out lineups for many years, I guess I looked a little bit deeper into it. But boy, it sure didn't throw a lot of confidence out there to your guys that you were moving around in position. So it is what it is.